My wife, Sarah, and I had been married for 10 years. It felt like we had a perfect life, 2 wonderful kids, a nice house in the suburbs. It was everything I ever wanted. But about a year ago, something changed. Sarah started acting distant, always on her phone, smiling at texts that weren't from me. She started having late nights at the office and girls' nights out way more often. I tried to ignore the gnawing feeling in my gut, telling myself I was just being paranoid. But one evening, I came home early to surprise her and found a men's jacket I had never seen before slung over a chair. Her excuse was that it belonged to a colleague who left it by mistake. I wanted to believe her, I really did. The breaking point came a few weeks later. It was our anniversary, and I had planned a surprise dinner. She called me an hour before, saying she was stuck in a meeting and would be late. Her voice sounded strained. I told her it was fine, but my heart sank. Later that night, I couldn't sleep. I ended up looking at our shared cloud storage for some old family photos, trying to reminisce about happier times. That's when I saw it. A folder I didn't recognize, automatically uploaded from her phone. My curiosity got the better of me. I clicked on it. Inside were photos. Photos of Sarah with another man. They were at a beach resort, laughing, holding hands, looking far too comfortable. The date stamp was from 2 weeks ago, the same weekend she was supposedly on a work retreat. My world shattered. I confronted her the next morning, showing her the photos. She broke down completely. She admitted everything. The man was her ex from college, Mark. They had reconnected on social media and started an affair. She swore it was a mistake, that she was lost and confused, and that it was over. She begged for forgiveness, promising she would do anything to fix our family. Looking at our kids, I felt I had to try. So we started marriage counseling. It was incredibly difficult, but slowly, things seemed to be improving. Sarah deleted all her social media, changed her number, and was more present than ever. It felt like we were finally healing. Months went by. Life had almost returned to normal. We were communicating better, spending quality time together. I truly thought we had put the past behind us. Sarah was convinced we had erased that painful chapter. But she forgot one crucial detail, something so simple it was almost laughable. The man's jacket. The one she said belonged to a colleague, was still hanging in the back of our hall closet, forgotten in the chaos. One Sunday, while doing a big clean-out, I found it. On a whim, I checked the pockets. Inside one was a small, folded piece of paper. It was a receipt, a jewelry store receipt for a custom-engraved necklace. The date was from just last week. My blood ran cold. That night, I waited until Sarah was asleep and quietly checked her jewelry box. Tucked away at the very back was a new silver necklace I'd never seen before. I picked it up, my hands trembling. On the back of the small pendant, engraved in tiny letters, were the words, "Always, Mark." It wasn't over. It had never been over. All the counseling, all the promises, all the tears, it was all a performance. She hadn't just cheated. She had meticulously lied for months, making me believe we were rebuilding something she was still actively destroying. The past wasn't erased. She was just better at hiding it. And in that moment, I knew there was no coming back. My decision was made. The next morning, I didn't yell. I didn't cry. I just placed the necklace and the receipt on her pillow while she slept and walked out. Sometimes the quietest endings are the most definitive. Thanks for listening.